What's going on, guys? It's Team Arsenal back with another video. As you see, guys, we're here with the final round of this COF Cup for you guys. As always, huge shout out to Hyperion Games for hosting these tournaments. Unfortunately, though, this upcoming month, October, we will not be having the COF Cup. We have to postpone until November. I will be updating you guys as far as the date for that COF Cup. I'll also be updated as far as on the social media, as far as the channel, our YouTube page, obviously, our Facebook page, Instagram, as well as the Hyperion Games Yu-Gi-Oh page as well on Facebook, so you guys would know that. But if I'm not mistaken, this is a pretty interesting matchup for our final round here. I know for a fact on the left we have Floowandereeze. If I'm not mistaken, on the right we have Spright. I think Adventure Spright at that. I could be mistaken. Before you get into it, though, guys, as always, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to your friends about us. At the time of this video, we are trying to get to 400 subscribers. Every 100 subscribers, we have a little giveaway, whether it be cash, cards, etc. We will get to, I believe, we'll say 390, 395. Between that range, excuse me, I will let you guys know what the actual prize is for the winner of the subscriber giveaway when we get to 400. So start off with a dice roll here. Saying, yeah, I'll use my own dice. I don't need your janky dice. Alright, so he rolls an 8. I'm not sure what the Floowandereeze player rolled. But I'm pretty sure both of the decks would prefer to go first here. We see start off with a D shifter on the side of Floowandereeze, so we gotta let us see it. So, yep, we're gonna go ahead and start with the D shifter. Pretty good hand here. Start with Rabina. Then attempt to search. See in a hand, we have a Nibiru for our Spright player. And keep in mind, guys, before I get too far, this is pre-ban list. This tournament was right before, like a week or two before the actual ban list. So keep that in mind. You might see some cards that you're like, wait, what is this card doing here? Just roll with it, guys. Just roll with it. It's like a couple cards. It ain't like we're going to see Hauki Firebrax and all other ban cards. Just relax, okay? So we see we have Rabina coming down, and then Rabina will search for our Eaglin. Eaglin one did search, which, by the way, what happened to the glare? Is it just the sleeves that you guys are using? Because the glare is completely gone now. Well, I mean, it's a little bit on the shifter, but it's not like as bad as you guys had it out looking when the other decks are playing. So we're going to go ahead and do Impin 1, Eaglin 2. Add by Eaglin, search for one of our... Or we can do a different chain here. Do we have something here? Or is this just a bluff? Because we know the opponent only has Nibiru, and that's definitely only 3 summons. So are we thinking on how we want to do this? So is there a chain link we want to do here? You see, we already have the quick play in hand as for Floowandereeze. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do Eaglin 1, Impin 2. So now we're going to go ahead and search. Actually, a really strong deck this format. And I believe this is, I don't want to call it Storming Winds. What is this trap card called? I'm really bad with the names of cards. So get this Yugipedia out right now for you guys. This is Dreaming Town. Okay. Floowandereeze and the Dreaming Town, which allows you normal summon based on your opponent's turn, if you don't have the map. So we're going to end on Eaglin, well, Impin, excuse me, set 2 pass. You see, you got a lot of gas on the side of our Spright player here. Like I said, I'm assuming this is Adventure Spright, because last time I played against our player on the right, he was playing that. But I could be wrong. It could be Runick Spright. So I think that is a Runick card in hand. Was he start? He thinking he's contemplating, excuse me, tongue tie, contemplating whether he wants to activate the starter first, and we will indeed start with the starter. And I think that this is definitely a Runick Spright, because I see the fountain in hand is for sure. So we start with the starter, and immediately we're going to activate Dreaming Town. The normal summon out Eaglin. And then after we summon our body, which I'm assuming might be a blue or a jet. I don't see a blue or a jet in hand. I think the best play here is probably the blue though. We're gonna know where it's gonna be an immediate chain where we'll have the blue be 1, or maybe the jet will be 1, and then Eaglin will be 2, and most likely Ribena would be 3. But taking the smart route here, something that Yu-Gi-Oh players don't usually do, recards. A lot of people forget that Impin's really good, but he only basically affects, especially my monsters who are in attack position. So if he's in defense, if you put your monsters in defense, he basically does nothing to them. But then even then that's the issue, because now you want to get him off the board, but you can't, because if you try to swing into him, he just loses banish the card from hand and just debuff your monster, which makes him a really good boss monster. And it's really impressive how Floowandereeze can get him out so quickly, because you know most decks, it takes you a while to get to that boss monster, the ones you feel like that just ace in the hole. But Imp just comes out so quickly and so freely, and that's why I kind of hate the deck, to be honest. It just flows so easily. Like, okay, yeah, you don't have anything to stop me, I'm just gonna go off now. So I can see the blue coming down here. I'm gonna lose 1100 life points here. So Chainlink 1 blue, Chainlink 2 Eaglin. Okay, I don't know if Ribena was gonna chain, but we see the Runick freezing curses comes down. And then we're gonna chain the quick play. Wow, that's actually expert thinking there. So what happens is basically the freezing curses plays as a Forbidden Chalice or an infinite permanence. It targets the Eaglin to negate it. However, our quick play allows us to banish it, gain 500 life points, as well as search for another Floowandereeze card, while the effect still resolves. And also the weakness of these Runick cards, if you're not familiar with them yet, they allow you to either summon out a body from the extra deck, a fusion monster from the extra deck, or have their original original effects you can resolve. And unfortunately, the downside of the cards are you have to skip your battle phase, which in most cases with Spright it's fine, because you're basically trying to break the board and control the board anyway. And then when you get the chance to just go for that one shot, you go for it. So what do we search for off of the quick play? Because I think, okay, so we're going to search for the Ryza first. Or we're actually going to search off of the quick play first. Okay, just to make sure we're doing this right. We're going to search for Toucan first, and then we're going to search for the Ryza. Or do we just not do Eaglin play? Yeah, because I think you still get your search for the Eaglin. I think this might be a misstep here. Like, I may be wrong, but I think this might be a misstep here. But then again, he is the professional Floowandereeze player, tops locals and everything consistently with his deck. So, what do I know? Okay, never mind. He's correcting it right now. I was saying, oh, I think you get that search still. That's the reason why you tagged it out, buddy. Yep, there we go. Which, by the way, guys, if you're looking for a deck to play this upcoming format, I might not be a fan of the deck, but Floowandereeze is a great way to go. It's not expensive. Anybody can pick it up and learn the deck pretty quickly. Don't gotta play that many hand traps. D-Shifter is godly. You can main Dark Rule no more, and the deck just floats. So if you're looking for a deck to compete with this current format and you're not trying to spend too much money, this might be the way. But anyway, you see the Toucan come down. Adds back to Ribena. Ribena will be normal summoned. You search. We're going to search for the barrier statue. Then now we have a decision to make whether we want to go for this barrier statue or do we want to go for the Ryza. Alright, so we'll... Now, I think we're about to tribute summon for the Ryza. Keep in mind, guys, the Spright player has not normal summoned yet. The thing is, if we opt for the barrier statue, it still could unfortunately be outed by any monster with over 1,000 attack, which most of the sprites are. So we're gonna go for the Ryza instead. And then we'll go Ryza, target the well, Chainlink 1 Ryza, Chainlink 2 the Toucan. We're gonna put back the blue, put back the D shifter. And now we still have a normal summon here on the side of our Sprite player. However, we are locked into Link rank and level 2s. But with the hand we have, we should still be able to play the game here. It's like a Pixie, a Swap Frog, just how do we out this Impin with only level 2s? Okay, so we're gonna start off with the Runick Fountain here. Normal summon swap. Not gonna use this effect. Then we're gonna special summon out the Pixies. The thing is, you could have used the Pixies for like an honest effect, but then the Impin can just have the card anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. So it's still a really sticky spot here. Just Impin is that imposing. Love those sleeves though on the extra deck for both players though. Really nice sleeves. See the little Whis, little Whis badge on the mat of our Sprite player. A little Eevee as well, Panda. A lot of random stuff on there. I think what our next move is here. I think we're gonna overlay for a gigantic Sprite. Okay. They're going to use effect to summon out Jet, and use Jet's effect. Probably going to get Smashers if we're trying to out this Impin immediately. But now I'm thinking about it. If we would have normal summon swap, dumped Ronin Toad, then overlaid the Pixie and the Swap Frog for like a sweeper. This is an example here. Sweeper to banish the Impin until the end of the turn. Then you better use Ronin Toad to summon itself back out by banishing a Swap Frog, and then go into maybe a an elf. Overlay the elf after you summon back maybe the blue or something like that, and overlay to gigantic Sprite and continue to play the game there. Just something I thought about. If he does play sweeper, it's not guaranteed that he plays sweeper though. But that would have been a way to out it. But the thing is, it would come back at the end phase. But by then, you should have like a smasher or something to out it on your opponent's turn. So right here, we're just going to pass, though. Draw shifter for turn again. You know, we already top decked that. Is it the move to put it back out there again? Is the question here. Oh, which, by the way, oh, never mind. I just realized, yeah, that play I was thinking about, we couldn't even do because shifter was there. Right. So if we did Swap Frog, it would just banish the Ronin Toad. And we're gonna use the ultimate Slayer here. First time I've actually seen this card actually used in some play here. I think we're gonna dump the Totally Awesome to shuffle away the gigantic Sprite. If I'm not mistaken here. I think that's the effect here. Yep. And then Toad it just really put itself back. That is pretty cool. Usually not really effective against sprites because you know that the elf is usually there to protect from targeting. But in this situation, it's pretty solid. Now he's going to continue to play the game here. We'll go ahead and normal summon our Toucan. Toucan's effect to grab Rabina. Or are we going to grab the quick play and chain the Rabina? Alright, we're going to chain starter. It's probably get us a red. It's not the best play right here. Yeah, that way you have some kind of disruption here. Yep, so what we did was we targeted the quick play and then chained the Rabina. Okay. They followed that up. Chain 3 would be the starter summoning out red. So I think we've lost 2,100 life points on the side of the Spright player. I believe red is 1,000. We know blue is 11. You guys see over there in the corner, I believe the life points are 85,000 to 5,700. Reminds me, apologies if you hear any like moaning or anything like that in the background. Pause. It is my cat Blue. He's usually around me when I do these recordings. Usually stays quiet, but if you hear him, my apologies. So what's the line here for our Floowandereeze player? We're just gonna go straight in the battle phase. Okay, swing over both monsters and then swing in for or not. Which one is this? I believe. No, it can't. It can't be the Runick I'm thinking about here. Actually, no, it can be. Yes. I forget the name of this one. My apologies. I'm gonna get the name of it and put it up for you guys. But this one basically allows you to destroy what's the word here? Destroy a spell trap. This one, I think, is destruction. Yes. So you have either have the option to destroy a spell trap card, or you can summon a Runick monster from your extra deck. Which here we are summoning the Runick Wings. We would not be using this effect to search for a continuous spell, because most people don't play the continuous spell. I guess just to protect from any damage here. 2,000 defense, that's pretty solid. We're going to go ahead and use the quick play for Floowandereeze to search for the map. If Big Red was here, he would key the map music from Dora the Explorer, unfortunately. I'm going to activate map. Use map's effect here. Showing the Eaglin, we're going to probably banish. What do we not have yet? We have Toucan in circulation, we have Rabina in circulation, we have Eaglin in circulation. I mean, there's Stree, but yeah, you still can do Stree. And I realized we opted not to use our D-shifter again, which was interesting. So we normal Eaglin search for Impin. We're gonna go summon out another Impin here. Chain Toucan. Search for a spell or trap here. Searching for our Dreaming Town. That's not Dreaming Town. It's Explore Winds. The continuous spell allows you to put back 2 cards, draw 2, or you can tribute cards on your opponent's side of the field like they're your own, and that's not once per turn. And then we're going to end up with, I think this is a, what is that? Is that a barrier statue? Oh, if that's the barrier statue you tried to Nibiru him, yeah, you can't. It's not a wind. Heads up thinking there. The 5th summon was indeed barrier statue wind. And I don't know what else the Spright player can do here. So we're going to go ahead and draw for turn. I don't know what else you can do here. All right, there we go. We got Runick Tip. This basically is a the Rhoda for the deck. Searching out any Runick card. Looks like we're going for another Freezing Curse. This is the infinite permanence for the Runicks. Yeah, we can't go and we can't summon out another body off of the quick play spells because we already have a body occupying the extra monster zone. But where are we looking to negate here? Okay, we're negating the barrier statue. But he's locked out of the battle phase. Well, you have to skip the battle phase. But he also allows him to banish 4 from top of your opponent's deck, so that's still pretty good. Deck thinning the way you don't want to. And then because we have Fountain on the field, we can go ahead and put back those quick plays that are in the graveyard and draw cards equal to how many we put back. We put back 2, we draw 2. So we're not completely out of it yet. It's just what can we do here? We can still special summon, that's good, but you still gotta deal with the Impens. Still have the explored winds in the back row, as well as one set that we do not know. Still a uphill battle here, and you do not have your battle phase. Alright, so we're gonna activate Runick Destruction, destroy the map. So your opponent can't pop off on your normal summon. I'm gonna banish, what is it, banish 5 for that one, I believe. And then we're gonna go ahead and normal summon Jet. They're gonna link. Because you can go into Elf, but you still have to deal with the Impen. Yep, so we have the Elf. Yeah, but you still can't go in there because of the Impen. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying this is an uphill battle, regardless. Because now we have Call by the Grave and Nibiru, but it does nothing right now. Now I'm thinking this is just going to be going to the next game here. So we're going to the next game? Yep, we're going to game 2, guys. Alright guys, looks like our players are ready for round number 2 of the finals. Alright, so I'm assuming we're going to have Runick Spright going first here. Bridging the cards. Oh, just throw the whole player away. Oh god, just throw the whole player away. And Runick cards and Spright cards are not cheap. Oh, just throw the whole player away. We're gonna do it again. Just yeah, throw this player away, guys. Just yeah, my apologies for anybody who spends money on this game. My apologies that you have to see that. My apologies. I am so sorry. I almost puked just watching it myself. Well, we're gonna try to focus here. Get back to the zone here. Whew. Okay. Oh, showing our Dark Rule no more. I was been thinking, are we gonna go? Oh no, okay, that's the Floowandereeze deck. Okay, so you saw the Dark Rule no more for no reason. Okay, got you. Oh, I see how you play this game. Joking, of course, joking. All right, opening hand, spells in blue. Okay, still can work here. Feels like, is that a playset of? Okay, now that can't be a playset of the same Runick card here. So I'm believing this is Runick Slumber. This usually gives you protection from destruction for one of your monsters, whether it be battle or card effect. But instead, we're going to go for the diffusion effect, which allows us to get out our level 2 here, which allows us to search out our Runick Fountain if we discard a card. Which we will do by discarding Starter. Interesting. We must have 2 in hand. We must have 2. Or the other cards are that much important because, ooh, yeah. So we're going to special blue. Blue effect is going to go ahead and search for Jet. Jet's going to be special to search for another starter. Okay, so we're just going to replace it. Okay, I get you. I get you. Maybe that was a Smashers that was in the hand. The thing is, you're playing a risky game here, because what if you got stopped on the blue or anything? I mean, granted, you'll still be able to go into like a gigantic Spright or something, but yeah. So we go immediately into Totally Awesome. Wait, can we do that? I was like, wait, wait, we can't do that. Go to gigantic Spright. Like, whoa, we're skipping steps here, buddy. So we go ahead and do gigantic Spright effect. Summon out our Swap Boy effect. May Ronato rest in peace. Go ahead and link into Elf. Use Elf effect, targeting the Swap Frog. Swap Frog effect. Jesus Christ. Swap Frog effect. It's a dump. I'm assuming Ronato at this point because you already have Swap Engrave. Like I said, rest in peace, oh fella. If it makes you guys feel better, he could have just kept the Swap on board, linked away the Spright and the other monster to go into Elf, and then summon back out Swap Frog and just go into Totally Awesome Nan. If it makes you guys feel better. Yeah, looks like it might be two of the same Runick cards, so he just has starter again. No Smashers. So yeah, he's trying to activate the lure again. I mean slumber again, excuse me, but you can't. They're all hard once per turns. So pass turn, standby phase, we're gonna do Totally Awesome's effect. We have Dark Blue No More on the ready. Get out the last Swap Frog. And then Dark Blue No More. So, we know that he. Oh, and alternate province to go with it. We're just dancing here. Toad, put back the other Toad, and then Toad effect, shuffle himself back. I mean, the alternate province is pretty good when Elf is on the way. But here we're going to activate our Slumber here. Is this Slumber? It looks like Slumber, yes. I want to assume this is Slumber. Trying to get a good look at it here. Yeah, I think that's Slumber. So like I said before, target a face of monster on the field. Next time that monster will be destroyed by battle or card effects, it is not destroyed. Also, it can't attack this turn, but you don't care. Then you bench top 3 of your opponent's deck. Then we'll go ahead and do the Runick Fountain's effect to go ahead and draw. We banished. Okay, we banished the some pretty solid stuff there. Duality, the Barrier Statue, and the Winter Cherries. Now, is he on 2 Barrier Statues? I've seen some lists actually do play multiples of the Barrier Statue. They'll ask me why they do. I just know some of them do. Then we're going to go ahead with the Pot of Prosperity here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, off of our Runick draw, I believe we did, in fact, draw an Effect Veiler on the side of our Runick Spright player. Now, we see here Triple Eaglin, Ultimate Providence, not Ultimate Providence, excuse me, Ultimate Slayer, Pot of Duality, and I cannot see that very last card under the Duality. Definitely encourage him to get another Ultimate Providence. I keep saying Ultimate Providence. Ultimate Slayer. Jesus Christ. And remember, just calling it Ultimate Insect. Okay, it was another Prosperity. Okay, so we're going to grab the Duality here. Then activate duality. Got a little banter between the players. Oh, the glare is back. Okay, so we know one of the cards is Dreaming Town. We know that much. And I think the other card was Ryza, and I think it was a spell card. So we get the Dreaming Town here. So now activate the map, which makes us less likely to die to an effect failure here. Because we will in fact get 2 normal summons if this resolves. But we have the Smashers. So yeah, we're gonna banish to banish the map. Then we're gonna effect failure to Rabina. Oof. Yeah, we're just gonna go to game 3. Oh, that was quick. Alright guys, looks like we're ready for the final game of the final round here. See Floowandereeze starting off here with the terraforming. Chain D-shifter, gotta love to see it. Add the map. Pretty standard stuff here. And then prosperity to go along with it, but we've got all the search cards. Yeah, CY Droll is definitely I think against this deck, but in this format before you know, Ishizu and all those cards come out, Droll is definitely not something that you're gonna expect to see in people's side here. We see a trap trick though off of the prosperity. That's pretty interesting. We're gonna grab the Eaglin though. I would love to see what that trap trick was going into. Maybe it's the Dreaming Town. So we have Eaglin in hand. Activate the map. Map effect, show Eaglin. Probably gonna banish Rabina here. Yep. Normal Eaglin. Chain Rabina. Add the Eaglin. Excuse me, add the Impin. And then we're gonna normal Rabina. Rabina search. Now we're going for the good old barrier statues. You know, it's the full combo there for you guys. You know, you get the map, you get the shifter, you get out the Impin plus the barrier statue and the trap card. Oh, you're living the dream with Floowandereeze. Usually that board just wins it for you. So we're gonna go ahead and go Impin 1, Eaglin 2. Grab back the Eaglin. Search. Do we already have our Dreaming Town here? No, we do not. So we're gonna grab the Dreaming Town. It's a pretty good opening board here. We're gonna go ahead and normal the barrier statue, set 1, pass. Lightning Storm, evenly match. Oh, is that lava golem? Lava golem. Huh. That is neat. But wait a second here. Let me check something real quick. I don't think this is a legal play, my guys. Because I think that is a special summon. I'll put the text up here for you guys. Yes. You can special summon this by attributing your opponent's cards. So he's unable to actually summon that lava golem. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good now, because you basically just out of his cards illegally. You see it's accidental activation of these smashers here. We're going for destruction to destroy the map. We're not even destroying the map. We're going to summon out the level 3 Runick fusion, which allows us to search out a continuous spell, but we're probably not going to do that there. And then we're going to normal out the Spright Jet. Activate the Dreaming Town. But wait, we can't normal summon because of the lava golem. Oh man, this whole final game is rough. Yeah, it's a set the game state at this point, but yeah, the player should have picked up on that. One, the lava golem can't be special summoned because of the barrier statue. And then on top of that, you can't normal summon the jet because you summoned out the lava golem. Oh man, well at this point we just gotta accept the game state, but that's rough. How are we looking on time at least? And like we're very close to time as well. So we're gonna go ahead and tribute for the Impin. Impin search. For our quick play spell. Then we're gonna normal summon our Toucan. Toucan effect. To add back our, are we adding back our Impin? Yes, add back our Impin. Tribute the Lava Golem and the Toucan for Impin. Impin effect, add back the Toucan search. Love how our Floowandereeze player is still playing through this and actually, despite the huge missteps. Then we're going to tribute for our Ryza. Use Ryza. To target the face down. And the Runick fusion here. As well as top deck the shifter. Like summon out Blue Boy. So the player should be close to time here. At least according to the timer on the video right here I'm watching. So I believe we're still on Spright player's turn, but I think is if he sides and the Rare Resonator, he might just get away with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and use Gigantic Spright to summon out the Red Resonator to gain life points, and that is it, you guys. You see Spright Runick taking it down. It was unconventional. Unconventional. It was, in the end, it was corrected, and it ended up, he ended up winning that one. I had to shake his hand on that one. I'm celebrating for him because like it's basically still, yeah, life points wise, we're close to time. That should do it. Basically, he just gained life points equal to the attack of the Ryza, which is 2,800. So. And then he has to find a way to out this as well as do the damage right back. And nope, he can't do it. Alright guys, it's been Team Russell signing out. Peace and have a great day.